As a federation, there's nothing much you can do because you don't have the capacity to build the stadiums. It is the country itself or the government that does that. Giving other regions to organize this event is part of the development. And because if you look at Nairobi now, we don't have a stadium to use. We don't have a stadium in other regions. It's not that a stadium which is ready. The government is doing its best to ensure that it's complete. That one is understood. But we're hoping now, this time round, it's going to be complete so that the athletes will be comfortable in training. We have mentioned about the stadiums in different parts of the country. That is the best that we can have. And until this nation actually gets serious in what they're talking about, even a stadium like Nakuru, like Eldoret, like the others, honestly, sometimes I say they should even ask for advice so that we can give them the best advice that is good for the athletes, or even ask the athletes for an opinion on how do they want those stadiums to be made. Because sometimes to have that is not absolutely necessary. In certain areas, wood is very expensive. You can make a very simple stadium, a very nice one, which is very easy to maintain, and the athletes will really like it. Just like a stadium in Eldoret campus, our athletes has been using it. It's a very simple stadium, and they love it because it is sawdust which is there. That is what we want. In fact, you can build all those stadiums all over the country, which benefits the athletes. And then you can have now the national standards, like you can build one in Eldoret, one in Nairobi, one in Kisumu, Lowland area, and another one in Mombasa. You don't have to have all that anywhere. Then those stadiums now can be used by our athletes to make qualification standards that they are competing. And then also when they want to try and, for example, those who have got a chance to go outside the country, they can come and run. But they have, the majority of them have simple structures that they can use in training, basically to prepare themselves. When you are preparing yourself, especially initial stages like starting of the season, you don't need that. You just need very simple stadium, soft one, to train. But this idea that we have as Kenyans, that we have to build a magnificent stadium, mega structure, sometimes we can't even use it. It will just be there. We can't even serve. There's no resources to maintain it. See, what do? We have Kasarani, which is there, it's just a mega structure, but do we have any returns? No. Apart from the games, how many games do we have for football that can fill there? Can count. How many track events that can fit there? We have only officials and athletes running by themselves. So the question now is, realistically, what is the easiest way of managing these things? Do we really need all this? Historically, you don't need it. But you need one, a mega one, like what they are building now, then you can use it for international events. So that now, one stadium is there, or two or three maximum. The rest are simple stadium. You can even build a simple stadium with Tatan. A very simple stadium with Tatan. We don't have to. And then structures. Just like
like
Lona Kiplagat. Like the one, if you go to US where I went to school in. If you see the stadium from the university, we have only one Tatan there and some simple structures to sit on. People like that. If we have our minds focused on that, we get the right people who knows what they want, and they are not doing it for political reasons, we'll go far.